Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to Northgard. Specifically, we're having a look at DLC today called Clan of the Rat. You might not know about this game. I love it. It's a quiet favourite of mine, and I bullied a lot of my mates into playing it with me, and they loved it too as well. And in fact, we spent a big chunk of the Christmas, just before Christmas break, I think, with all of us playing this almost every day. It's a great little game. It does a bit of a twist on the sort of colony management and PvP RTS in a modernized fashion, because RTSs in the traditional sense don't really hang these days, but this is the closest thing that you're going to get. So I really like it. Essentially a Viking themed colony management, but it is on a very small map, very much sector control, quite aggressive AI, sort of like wolves and that sort of thing, but it is ultimately competitive and you're trying to win against other factions. You also have like a winter harvest cycle that will really punish you if you don't try and future-proof against it. There's a lot of moving parts, but like I said, there's new DLC. So we're going to go here, we'll just go, I guess I can be Canute. That sounds cool. Ragnarok mode is, we won't even worry about that today. We're just going to go normal, random. We'll just play in the defaults, right? Because this is a showcase. And I'm sure there are lots of dudes out there that are, champions at this, almost like esports level, I guess. I am not that man. I am just a humble player of this game that quite enjoys it. Anyway, so you've got all these different tribes. Now, if you go in through the single player menu that I've gone through now, you can actually get a really good summary of them. I quite like the sheep tribe, actually. They collect these sheeps to generate passive food bonuses, but essentially they're all very different in their augments that are sort of, racial passives and actives, and some of them way more than others. I think Nidhogg, the Dragon Clan's a great example. They're just very radically different, sacrificing dudes and that. But like I said, you've got the sheep, which is way more about sort of food. You've got all this. The Kraken I quite like. That's about like giving, flooding coastal areas or potentially having raids coming from the sea. But the Clan of the Rat is what we're having a look at here today, which I don't know anything about. This kind of snuck up on me. All right, so we'll just unpack it real quick. The clan has more villagers, so that's cool, but they arrive wounded, which isn't great. Wounded units do not count for happiness requirement. Now, usually you get a negative from having too many wounded, so that might be what it's saying. Wounded units do not count for happiness requirement. I think that's what it's saying, that you're not penalized, perhaps. I'm not sure. Or if they're wounded, if you've got so many villagers, it offsets your happiness, which happiness is the currency that dictates how much so how often villagers join you. So you don't have them having kids or anything like that. They just join if you have high happiness. If it stagnates, then they won't come. Clan doesn't have any houses, but all non-mystic buildings provide housing. That's unusual. Once max populations reach, extra villagers go into the population reserve. Okay, that's cool. So this is big about population juggling. The shaman camp replaces the healer's hut and trains shamans able to fight and heal. They can fight. That's pretty cool. Fight and heal multiple units and allies even outside your territory. Oh, wow. Okay, that's actually huge. When clans units kill foes or die, the corpses are cremated at the shaman camp, which is that building, and that produces lore. So maybe we want to throw dudes into the meat grinder to get them sacrificed. I don't know, or cremated rather. Overwork replaces feast. Feast is like an expensive bonus that boosts you temporarily, and it gets more expensive every time you do it. And boosts all production at the expense of workers' health. Okay, this is very different. Fame bonuses. When healed by ear, this must be your named character. Units consume 50% less food. Population reserve. Can hold +4 villagers max. Maximum duration of purification pyre is extended to 6 months. Okay, and then we've got our relic. All right, let's give that a bit of a go. Now, if you're not familiar with this game at all, sorry, I front-loaded a bit of information. All those statistics probably mean nothing. But it's good for me to get my head around it at least a little bit. Like I said, we're going in fresh. Don't expect this to be a guide or anything like that. But, okay, we're red. Yeah, so they all start wounded. You can't pause in this either. You can see here we've got wounded bonus here. Where's our happiness here? Population, -1 without wounded units. Ooh, I don't know what that means. That's a new stat. Okay, so what we probably want to do is we don't want to start overwork. Does that not cost anything? Oh, that's crazy. So our food management's going to be really, really different. We need a scout camp almost immediately. Now, you do just automatically forage food. You can see we've got a +8 per tick. And I think the ticks are, God, I can't remember, 12 seconds or something. But to see outside of our little fixed territory, we need scouts. So that's what this is. How much can we hold in our starting territory? 5. We'll recruit 1 scout in. What we'll probably do is build a lumberjack or woodcutters, because that's just a good idea. Scout camp. Brewery will help with this happiness. However, if we take over territory, we'll be able to offset that. Brewery just gives you happiness. Forge. What I really want is the... what was it called? The shaman hut. Where is it? Shaman camp. Okay, there it is. Let's get guys wood cutting and see how that goes. Alright. I want the shaman camp, which is here. 60 wood, that's fine. We'll plonk that there. Did I not... Oh, you know what? I've got to get used to the controls again. Right click is select all villages, and then if you right click there, they'll fill it up. Okay, so we need food. What's going on here? We've got wolves, iron, fields. Fields ×2. Oh no, that's got to be 2 workers, right? All right, we want that. We're going to colonize that, so we're going to pay to expand, and every time you pay, it gets more expensive. So this dude just automatically walks around the map doing his own bloody thing. There we go. That's increased our happiness. You can see here we got a population offset, basically. What we really want to do is build a field. Oh, they're not locking anymore. Okay, that's strange. I think... Right, and then we'll get a worker to work on that. We're still at negative for food, which isn't great. And you can see here, you can track when winter's coming on the timer. I might be moving a little bit fast, but that's, you know, that's how this game goes, I guess. Is this finished? Hire ear. Recruit ear. Okay. So do we not, so we don't have military, we do have military buildings. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you there. And he should start healing people automatically. That's exactly what he's doing. Okay, cool. Which will help them work faster and move faster and that sort of thing. Okay, we're going to load up this farm. The farm doesn't really produce very well during winter, but it gives the king's share of food now, which is great. There we go, cool. So we're running that up there. God, it's been a while since I've played, so I'm not exactly min-maxing. So you want to... I want to keep my happiness at green. So we're getting a steady income of dudes almost constantly. And we want all of this in the black as well. All right, let's see what happens when we get another dude. Because your population offsets. The more population you have, the more happiness bonus you need. All right, cool. So we're just profit, which is fine. And we've got green. And then they'll be healing, which is good. What's going on over here? We can hunt. We've got that we can search. Okay. Now, what we could do is try and get more happiness to grow faster. But at the moment, I'm kind of happy where we're at. One thing we could do is build a silo here, which adds as a force multiplier to a food building. So we'll just send a guy out here to build that. You can see here, improves food produced by specialized workers in this zone by 10%. And it increases your food storage as well, which is handy. Yeah, so they count as military units. Huh. So I thought that they heal outside of their... Oh, there they go. Right. I thought they heal outside... Oh, no, they're healing the new unit. So you don't heal them? Rallying. Newly trained shamans will automatically rally to ear. I'm surprised that they're not healing them. That seems strange. What happens if I move them over there? Will they do it? Okay, it looks like they will. So you treat them like military units. In fact, if I press E, you select your military. Oh, okay, so they basically are an opt-in for your military, which is unusual. Alright, we're under attack. Your villagers can do alright on their own. You just gotta... Okay. Exhausted clan member might die during overwork. Oh, that's cool that it warns you. So then if I hit this overwork button... Currently overworking. Well, I like this music. So it has a timer. Purification pyre ignited. Really? Okay. Alright, now this is your sort of research tree. What do we got here? That's so these symbols means it's specific to this new team. Crowns, your wounded units cost less crowns to train as military units. Okay. You can place up to 2 buildings of the same type in a zone, except defense towers. Oh wow, we're gonna take that. And we're at population cap, but we've also got the population reserve. I love this little music track that plays. Alright, so we can build 2 farms. This is pretty nuts. Oh, so the music, that is a gamification I can get around, man. That was nuts. I really like that a lot. Alright, so we need to build more buildings to at least get more population going. Shaman camp allows you to train more shamans. I mean, training camp, woodcutter, forge. What are we short on? Iron and all that sort of stuff. Probably build mines. Happiness is okay. Could put one of you in there. Put 2 of you in there. You there. How much are you going to cost? You cost crowns. Which is something I should probably deal with. What we'll do is we'll build a longship dock here and start sort of getting questing going, because you have victory conditions. How do you pull that up again? It's not this, that's military experience. Might be up here, victory. So you have to chase a path, and it shows you what your opponents are up to as well. So that's sort of research, and then you've got money, and these are more combat heavy ones. Kind of closer to a wonder, one of them. We're about to go into winter. You can sort of see the snow coming down. We're doing all right though. We've got a lot of food reserve. All right. Let's do this. No, I don't want military. Sharp axes. Wood's fine. Increase sailors' resource production by 25. Oh shit, what happened there? It clicked me out. We'll do that actually, since we're building the longship dock. Alright. Let's get the sailors going. And then you can choose how they raid, whether it's going to be for lore or for fame. I might actually go fame, so we can rush our racial upgrades, which were... There were 2 of them. So that's going to generate us money. The sailors doing the raiding is now generating money. All right. We need more happiness. All right. Well, okay. There's not a lot we can do about that. What if I overwork during winter? Is that a big bloody no-no? Oh, wow. Yeah, let's go. So if you're playing co-op, which I often do, you can feast for each other to help each other out. But in this case, no, the overwork is kind of, I don't want to say selfish, but it's just you. Okay, cool. What else can we build? We could put a lighthouse on this, we might as well. If I don't deal with these wolves, they'll keep coming, but as you push your territory out, that just happens that way anyway. Alright, we can do a great trade route. How much money are we making? I guess we can just do this one. Though now we're starting to lose money. Okay. Let's colonize this, because it's there in the corner. So you're getting an idea. Now as you go out, you can see we've got Draugr here. We've got, look at these bloody buggers. Jotun, which you can sort of, or Jotun I suppose, you can trade with them and try and make allies out of them, or you can wipe them out. All sorts of cool things you can do. Get one of my scouts to explore there. It's kind of interesting. I'm not 100% sure how you're supposed to... Like, part of me thinks maybe you just flog the shit out of your dudes non-stop. Like, you... Well... Maybe we just put a healer in each area, and then we'll overwork, because we're not getting the warning. Right. Reduce building upgrade costs. We're not there yet. Increase lawmaster production by 40%. We might actually just grab that, because we've got a lawmaster just ticking away over here. Let's get... So we're not getting any new villages because we're at population cap. So I need to build more non-mystical buildings in order to deal with that. Hang on, so let's turn you back into a villager. And we'll build that. Yeah, we don't really want to run that reserve over. That's cool having a reserve though. That's a huge bonus. Scout scavenger shipwreck, let's go. That was this here. Did that increase my population? 14, I think it might have. So am I supposed to just go berserk with the military? I'm not 100% sure. Well, we've got a stone thing there, so let's chuck a mine on that. So you see, I bottleneck quite terribly. Because I'm still learning what's going on with this population. I love that little beat. That's great. Alright, well I'm not getting the warning, so I'm gonna overwork. Let's go. I'm just gonna keep spamming it. Alright, so we got an overflow dude then. 15. Dude, I'm struggling to keep pace with this population. What else can we build? Oh yeah, hunters. Yes, absolutely. Might have to go ballistic with military in a minute. Now what's going on here? Trading routes earn you more. We're not doing trade routes at the moment. Reduce prices on the market. Again, we're not really doing them. We might do sharp axes because our woodcutter's on Struggle Street. I've only really got one. I mean, he's doing alright with all this overwork. So now we're getting the warnings. Now we're getting the warnings. In fact, let's put them all up there. Oh, whoops. No, you hunt, you hunt. Yeah, you're good. And then you can become a shaman. So you have to pay coins for shaman, which is interesting. What else can we do here? Yeah, I guess we can double up. We've got that double up ability. That's crazy. How are we doing for food? Buckets. Great bonfires coming, which is sort of like a meta mission that you can all try and race each other against. See, trading posts, I would have loved to have done here, but there's not enough room. Oh, that worked out well. At least they're attacking there. Yeah, staying on top of the population. But though, I get the feeling that I'm maybe just supposed to overwork people. Like, just get them all killed. What we'll do is we'll build a training camp. I can't build it there because I don't have that territory. Oh, actually, can I buy any of these territories? There's an enemy. Brown bear, Draugr, wolf. I mean, I might be able to develop 100 coins, and I'm losing coins. Hang on, let's cancel the... No, not stop raiding. Stop route. Keep raiding, though. I didn't... Oh, no, I didn't build any of the markets there. That's what I really want to do, is build some markets. Right. So we're earning some coins there. We're gonna have to clear this out, so we'll go kill those wolves with my little healer dudes. Oh, I can just buy it. What am I... Hang on, what am I doing? I'm having a bit of a brain fart here. All I need to do is clear it out. Right, I'm buying that now, which is good. It's got ruins. So we'll scout that. We could use a mine. Who can I steal? Maybe one of you? Yeah, this population cap management's nuts. Oh, music stopped a bit abruptly, didn't it? Yeah. Anyway, look, so this match is probably going to go on for another half hour or something like that. Though they're not super long. I wouldn't say more than an hour. And if we were to check the victory conditions, you can get an idea. That's me, actually. I'm sort of getting away on the trade because I built that early. Yeah, but you can scale it right up to probably double the player size of this. I can't remember how much you can go, but we do a lot of 2v2v2v2, that sort of stuff. And the map's starting to really open up, and yeah, there's a real lot to this game. But yeah, I just wanted to sort of let people know, hey, it's still there, and the developers keep churning out so much bloody DLC, it's not funny, which is great, you know. And this Clan of the Rat is yet again incredibly different and kind of really cool as well, doing some really interesting stuff. Though it's really making me sweat. You have to be very expansionist if you want to keep pace with this, or you need to start building up a military and just start throwing them against stuff or overworking them. It clearly wants us to be like burning dudes on this pyre. Well, we've got this thing is here, the purification pyre. Is ignited and it will last for 6 days, 5 days. So I don't know if you even want more than one, or I'm not sure. Anyway, so there's probably a whole bunch of strategies to unpack. Such a cool game. You should check it out. You should absolutely check it out, and check out a lot of Shiro Games, other games as well. Like I don't particularly love Darksburg, but it's very different, sort of like a Left 4 Dead but MOBA controls. Which is really original, and War Tales is kind of their newest project, which is sort of like Battle Brothers in a way. But yeah, anyway, enough of that. Check it out. Northgard's really cool. Team might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.